Hey guys, I just watched a video. I'm actually in the middle of watching a video. I haven't finished it, but I was inspired to press record and put up my second video on this channel. I was watching Kaya, Creating with Kaya, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, Creating with Kaya. And I'll put a link in the description. But at the end of the day, I wanted to talk to you guys about the purpose of creating, or at least for me, on this channel primarily, and creating to serve the community, creating to serve the audience, creating to serve the subscribers more so than creating to profit. Because fortunately, I have the ability to do that through various, other channels and business opportunities. But all of that has created this need for me to be here to talk to you from a truly organic and purpose-built, grassroots, just now getting started position of, look guys, I've been on the other side and it's not as good as you think it is, but there is some good that can come from this, and I want to deliver that, and I want to share that with as many people as possible, with the only objective being to be 100% honest and be 100% transparent and be 100% real and be 100% helpful for anybody who could potentially find themselves in a situation similar to myself that may or may not necessarily have anyone to talk to, or the right person to talk to, or anyone who's actually going to listen to them and talk back, with the intention and goal of helping them improve. Creating with Kaya, she says that it's funny because in this video I'm watching, she's talking about how our feed, our comment section is full of strangers, and I blame. There's a lot of technology and algorithms and financial, reasons why I blame, or that I would blame for this. But shorts on YouTube are a huge problem, and I don't think I'll ever really do shorts again. And I don't think I really want to do shorts. But maybe that'll change. But at the same time, I think creating viral shorts, or shorts with the ability of going viral, ultimately produce a feed, a community of strangers. Okay. And I'm going to throw another creator in here that I came across this morning, which I don't remember exactly who he was, but I got him in my history on my computer, and I'll put him in the description. And he was talking about success on YouTube. And I think success on YouTube is different for everybody. But I'm really like happy and inspired to see and hear how many content creators, like legitimate content creators, are coming onto the platform to explain success, because success isn't necessarily what the gurus and the course sellers would want you to believe that it is, only for their sole benefit of financial gain. Now, there's more that we need to discuss, and I want to make sure I bring it to you guys in a clearly concise way as to how we got to this point and the whole starting over. I've been starting over for a few days now in two different ways. One, this channel, and another being another channel, or a few channels that I'm on. And one of them is trying to change course on a channel, and change an audience, and change the avatar, and change the analytics, and change how YouTube sees me, how the audience sees me, how the world, like everything. That's a enormous task, huge feat that I'm committed to trying to complete. And I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take months, it could take years. I don't know. But then again, starting over here from scratch, from zero, from ground zero, from absolutely nothing, and solely wanting to communicate and express myself naturally. And interestingly enough, YouTube actually showed my very first video, the video before this one, to 25 times. It got 25 impressions, which is interesting. It's cool to think for the standpoint of it's not like extremely optimized to rope in a viral audience, but YouTube chose to show it. Now, granted, no one has watched it yet, but YouTube's choosing to push it out there. Now that's, and at the end of the day, I really only want those who really want to watch and who really want this bond and this connection and this conversation to really be interested. And it's crazy because virality today is not what virality was even 2 or 3 years ago. And virality today can quite possibly be one of the main driving factors behind why so many channels are quitting and so many creators are getting burnt out, is because their virality ultimately introduced them to more strangers who inherently don't really care about their content, which makes it even more complicated and difficult to create the content that you originally started to make for the sole purpose of connecting with your true community. The risk exists in chasing trends and trending topics and, not necessarily being 100% true and honest to yourself and the reason why you started and began. And if you do happen to get that reward in a sense of viral views and subscriber growth and quite possibly the revenue and the money that comes with it, then you have to be prepared to live that life and be that and continuously chase that and try and satisfy that, that need and that thirst by this audience that you don't even know. So I think it's very important from the perspective of only creating what you truly want to create for the reasons you want to create it, because if you're lucky, then that goes viral, and what goes viral is entirely you, plain and simple. But this conversation, this discussion, this journey that we're going to be on for a while, I believe, it can relate to so many different people in so many different ways, from whether it is trying to start over on YouTube from scratch after having success and wanting to disappear and return better. And that's hard to do. I mean, I'm going to name some folks out there. I'm going to name one in particular that I think I see quite often pop up that I feel is, in that space, and that's Catherine Manning. And the reason why I mentioned Catherine Manning is because Catherine Manning, she was very, very influential in getting me started from the standpoint of her sharing her analytics and her videos and everything like that. And I've seen her and her content and her channel and everything change, and what she shares on video and the things that she says and the things that she does, or at least chooses to show us that she does and chooses to show us and tell us. But at her level, 400,000+ subscribers, and the success that she's had and the money that she's made, I can understand how it can be extremely difficult to say I want to start over from zero, from scratch. And even the second guessing and the wondering of, can I even really do it again? What does it mean if I can't? What if, what, all these what ifs. And so I said, you know what? It doesn't matter. The only thing that does matter is the fact that I feel like I am satisfied myself with sharing with the world what I really want the world to know, and connecting, even if it's just with one person that it could make a difference and make a change in their life or their lives, and help them be better, help them understand and realize they're not the only one, and there are people out there who truly care and would literally extend an offer of help and assistance and aid, or pick up a phone or send a message or an email back and forth to help somebody, solve a problem, help somebody, find their way, help somebody improve in their life in any way possible that they think, especially if it's something that I've already experienced and I can give you my own personal true experience and story for you to hear, and then for you to decide and then do what you want from there, which maybe is the whole point of this channel. But you know, it's pretty interesting how this works, and I've been through a lot, and so with that, I think that there's a lot that I can share for those who are interested, and then you can do with it what you may. These aren't scripts. These aren't made up. These aren't sharing somebody else's story. These aren't repurposing somebody else's video that did really well, so I'm gonna do it for myself so I can probably get the same results. None of that. You know, I sat down, I press record. I don't even plug in a microphone. I'm gonna choose whatever thumbnail YouTube gives me. And the title should be straightforward to the point. There may be a description. There's probably not going to be any keywords. There's very little optimization, and I just send it. And the reason why I do this is because I've been doing this for a while, and I know that it works. But I also know that, you know, what works when it needs to work. And so maybe it works today. Maybe it works tomorrow. Maybe it works in a year or 10. It doesn't matter. I think that me personally, knowing that I sat down and I did the thing that I initially thought was impossible and hard to do, and you know, I can't bring myself to do it. I did it, and it makes me feel good. It makes me feel better, and it helps me stay focused and on track of what my true goals and objectives are, and looking forward to the day where that can be just, you know, maybe duplicated. maybe I can be some form of inspiration to see meaningful and impactful positive change on a wide scale level on YouTube, opposed to, you know, and social media in general, opposed to what we have been force fed here over the last several months, years. Yeah. Have a great day. See you guys on the next one.